Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Hunt. Today we're coming at you with the full dribble tutorial for NBA 2K24. Make sure you do drop a like, sub, turn on post notifications. It's very much appreciated. I posted a video recently asking y'all to get my dribble moves video to 100 likes and I will post a full dribble tutorial. Today that's what we got for you guys. I'm gonna teach you all the different things that I know how to do in 2024. On top of that, I'm gonna show you guys my build right now. This is the official build that I ended up making as my first official build. 89 drive and dunk, 86 3-point, 95 ball handle, 92 speed with ball, 94. So this thing's an offensive demon and I've been going crazy, bro. I've been having so much fun with this build. It's crazy, bro. I've been having too much fun. I'm going to show you guys the updated dribble moves just in case anything has changed from our recent video. You guys can see what SIGs that, I'm using right now. If you guys have any questions when it comes to dribble moves, if there's anything you want me to test for a video, let me know in the comment section. We're going to jump straight into this dribble tutorial. We're going to go to, I think I'm going to do this in blacktop because there's no my court for next gen and you can't shoot around in pro am anymore, so I'm really running out of options and the Gatorade facility is half court, so we're gonna probably have to do this in the blacktop, but it'll be a raw lab session. I'll be labbing you guys with everything. These are basically all the beginner moves, everything going into 24 that I know how to do, and throughout the year you guys will figure out a lot of new combos and a lot of new crazy things. So let's just learn together and let's go crazy together, man. Let's get straight into this dribble tutorial. Alright, y'all, it's time to get into teaching. We got a lot of different dribble moves to get over, so we're just going to start it off, man. Now, this might be a little bit longer because I have to teach in the blacktop, but I'm going to try my hardest, bro, to explain everything as fast as I can, the best I can. First thing we're going to start off with is the momentum. To momentum on this game, you're going to flick your right stick to the opposite side the ball's in. So if the ball's in your left hand, straight to the right like you're seeing on the screen. Ball's in your right hand, straight to the left like you're seeing on the screen. After that, you're going to hold turbo and take off with the left stick. Now I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. My fault, y'all. I mess up a little bit, but you guys can see the moral of the story there. So all you gotta do, bang, bang, bang. So that's how you do the momentum. Now the next thing that I'm going to teach you guys is the misdirection. There's two different misdirections. There's the forward and then there's the backwards misdirection. This is the forward. That's the backwards. Hold on, let me just shoot up a crazy shot real quick so then we can get the ball right back. But bro, do you see all these people running on the court? Yo, this is ridiculous. So y'all know how to momentum. Now we got to go for the misdirections. First thing you're going to want to do is hold R2. You have to hold R2 and you have to be standing still when you do this. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to flick your right stick diagonally down to either the right, like this, down to the right, or down to the left. And then your left stick is going to go to the same side that the ball is in. So if the ball's in your right hand, your left stick's going to the right. Ball's in your left hand, left stick's going to the right. Then it will look like this. Boom. You guys see that? That's that. And then if you tap L2 at the end, hold on. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I don't think I have the right SIG on for that. I don't have the right SIG on for the spin. But if you have Trae Young escape on and you guys hold L2 at the end of doing the misdirection behind the back, it'll give you guys a cool little glitchy spin that you guys can use. So that's the momentum, the misdirection behind the back, the misdirection L2 spin, which would be you just holding L2 at the end of the misdirection. Oh, there it is. There's the little spin. Y'all see the spin. It must not just give it to you every single time, but that's the little misdirection spin right there. So that's the misdirection spin, and also the momentum. Now the third thing I'm going to teach you guys is the forward misdirection. I'm just going over the quick simple moves that were in 23 first, so then we could get out all the stuff we already know, or if they have changed it, you guys will know, if that makes sense. Now for the misdirection, the forward misdirection, It's basically the opposite thing as the behind the back misdirection. So with the behind the back misdirection, right, I told you guys to hold R2, flick your right stick diagonally down to the right or diagonally down to the left. If you're going to do the forward one, instead of going down to the left or down to the right, you're going to go up to the left or up to the right. So it's literally just flipping it. That's all you're doing. Instead of going down left, down right, you're going up left, up right. And from there, you guys will get, you know, a forward misdirection animation, something like that. You know what I mean? So that's the forward misdirection. Alright, so the next two things I'm going to teach you guys is the crab move and the crab speed boost. These can be done with either Trae Young escape or Kemba Walker escape. Now what you're going to want to do is hold R2 and then you're going to flick your right stick diagonally up to the opposite side the ball's in. So let's say the ball's in your right hand. Your right stick is going to go up to the left like that. So up to the left, diagonally up to the left. If the ball is in your left hand, it's going diagonally up to the right. And that's literally all you're doing. Let me show y'all it real quick. Boom. There's the crab move. It's super easy to do, as y'all can see. Sometimes I mess it up, but that's basically how you do the crab move. And if you guys speed boost out of it fast enough, you guys can do the crab speed boost, which is like that. It's a move from 2K20, 2K22, it was super popular, super overpowered, and it's honestly still overpowered this year. I love using the Trae Young crab speed boost. It's overpowered, so y'all gotta add that to your arsenal. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about is the tweens. So tweens are basically like this, right? See that little between the leg? So to do the tweens, I'm going to be honest, it's basically the same thing as last year. You're going to flick your right stick straight to the opposite side the ball's in, right? So if the ball's in your left hand, your right stick is going straight to the right like this. And then you're going to tap R2 shortly after. It's all about timing. You're just going to flick it and then tap R2. And you're going to move your left stick. So it's all about that. I'm honestly not good at just tween spamming by itself. I have to do it with the momentum or something like that. But all it is just flicking your right stick to the opposite side and having good timing of when to move your left stick. You're basically just flicking your right stick, moving your left stick, and holding turbo real fast and letting go. So that's all you got to do for that move right there. I'll show you the tween a little bit one more time. That's what it looks like when you piece the tween with the momentum. Then you could piece that with the crab. You could piece that with all types of different things this year. There's so many different combos that you could piece things together with. So that's the tween, the momentum. We got the crab move, all that out the way. Now let me teach you how to do the hezzy hop. Hezzy hop is a nice, easy move. You could pair this with a step back. John Wall's step back is the super big step back, the LeBron step back from last year. And you could still do the step back spam. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do the step back spam in a second. But first, let me teach you guys how to do the hezzy hop. Because I got to change my SIGs for me to teach you guys how to do the step back spam. So for the hezzy hop, all you're going to want to do is, let's say the ball is in your right hand like it is in my players. You're going to want to flick your right stick straight to the right. So straight to the same side the ball is in. If it's in the left hand, straight to the left. Right hand, straight to the right. And then your left stick is going to go to the opposite way. So right stick's going to the same way, left stick opposite way. Ball's in your right hand, right stick's going to the right, left stick's going to the left. It's literally all you got to do. And then boom, you'll get a nice hezzy hop animation. You could speed boost out of it. You can use the step back, which is what I like to use out of it. The step back hezzy hop combo is just beautiful. But we'll be going over the step back, you know, in a little bit. We're going to go over the rest of the dribble moves next. So now we're going to go over the crab crossover move. Now this was in 2K23, and this is what I said I thought was pro play and I felt like was really pro play. They had these little size ups. You see these things right here? These things feel like pro play to me. Because if you look at pro play moves, for example, like let's say this. That's a pro play move. That to me reads the same way as, the other dribble move there. So to do this, which is what I like to call the crab crossovers, all you're going to do is basically do a double crab. So I taught you guys how to hold R2 and flick your right stick diagonally up to the opposite side the ball's in to get the crab move like that. It's basically just doing the crab move twice. So you do the crab move once, and then you do it again. It's just the same crab move I taught you guys, but when you try to spam it, you guys will get the crab crossover move. And depending on how you do it, like let's say, because I told you guys, it's R2 diagonally up for the crab move, right? Y'all see that? Diagonally up for the crab move. If you were to do it twice, that's the animation you would get. But if you were to do a crab and then flick your right stick to the middle, you would get more of like an in between the legs like that. So you could kind of switch it around a little bit and change the way that they give you the animations. Another thing that they have is like rhythm dribbles. They have two different ones. There's regular breakdown moves, which you do by flicking your right stick straight up like this. This is a regular breakdown dribble move. Is flicking your right stick straight up. So that's all you got to do for a regular breakdown. And then there's also aggressive breakdown moves. So let me show you guys the aggressive breakdown moves real quick, right? I'm sorry. Once again, I apologize that you guys have to witness this blacktop stuff and that it might be a little bit of a more lengthy dribble tutorial. But when it comes to the aggressive breakdown, you're going to hold R2 and flick your right stick straight up. So the other one was just flicking the right stick straight up. This one is R2 and straight up, and it'll give you the whole sequence of combos. These are combos that are basically like rhythm dribbles. You could cancel out of them. You could basically do whatever you want with these. You could chain them into different moves. There's a lot of variety of things that, you know what I mean, that you could do with these SIGs, man. So let's get straight to the next move that I'm going to teach you guys how to do. There's new explosive behind the backs. Now, they've always been in the game, but this year they kind of really broke them down into their own category. So what I mean by that is, like, you know how they have, Steph Curry has his Curry slide. That Curry slide is technically a moving behind the back. He also does have his regular moving behind the back that kind of looks like the 2K17 one. But now they're basically grouped into packages. Moving behind the backs will be like your Curry slide type of animation, and then your actual moving behind the back and stuff like that. So they're actual packages that you could use. I'm going to show you an example. This is one of them. That's one of the packages right there. That's, this is the Jamal Murray, I'm pretty sure. Jamal Murray explosive behind the back, but there's a bunch of different ones that you can use. All you have to do is hold R2 and flick your right stick diagonally down to the opposite side the ball is in. So if the ball is in your right hand, down to the left, ball is in your left hand, down to the right. They're super easy to do. It's just like doing a Curry slide, and it's kind of like them crab crossovers to where if you do it twice, you'll get, an extra animation on top of it. It'll be like a little explosive behind the back crossover type move. Now, the next thing I'm going to teach you guys is the momentum twist. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I had my 360 spin that I really liked in NBA 2K23. It's one of my favorite moves. I would do the nutmeg. Next thing you know, I would come out with the spin right after it. And off rip, I didn't really know how to nutmeg this year because they changed it a little bit. I ended up figuring it out, but I still haven't figured out how to do the exact move that I'm trying to do. So this is kind of like a new version that I learned just on the spot, y'all. So this one, you're going to combine the misdirection behind the back. I already taught you how to do that. And then you're going to hold turbo and run out of it, right? And then as soon as it crosses over, you're going to do a half spin with your remote. So from the top right to the top left like that. And then if the ball is in your other hand, you're just going to go from top left to top right. And basically what you're trying to do is that. That's the animation that I learned how to do the other day when I was just labbing it. So that's basically what I like to call the misdirection twist. It's not like the 360 spin, which I used to use all the time. But it's kind of like something similar to it that, I can enjoy and use in my combos and dribbling and stuff like that. So that's the misdirection twist. Now we got the misdirection speed boost. This is some cheese that you can only do with the Steph Curry dribble style and Steve Francis 6 size up. You guys see that? This is normal game speed, and I have like one of the fastest speed boosts in the game with this combination. I'm telling you, that combination is lethal, and I've been using it in park, and it's been insane, bro. So let me teach you guys how to do this. The first thing you're going to want to do is do a Steve Francis 6 size up crossover. So if the ball's in your right hand, just flick your right stick up to the left. That's all you got to do is just flick it up to the left, diagonally up to the left like you're seeing on the screen. If the ball's in your left hand, flick it diagonally up to the right like you're seeing on the screen. From there, you guys will get the Steve crossover. Then you're just going to move to the opposite side. So let's say you flick the ball from your left to right hand. You're going to move back to the left when you want to get that speed boost. If you move it from your right to your left hand, move back to the left. You know what I'm saying? You're just moving to the opposite hand. Boom. It's just a misdirection. And I ain't gonna lie, chat. It is low-key fire. It's super fast, gets you open in park, and it's just tough, bro. It's low-key tough. Now, the next move I'm going to teach you guys is the nutmeg. The nutmeg is actually back. It was hard for me to figure out how to do it because it's different than last year, but I'm going to explain it to you guys as easy as I can so then we could get straight into just teaching you the next dribble move. Now, I need to get off code, so your boy might have to get off code real quick. Make sure you guys do drop a like, sub, turn on post notifications, though. It's very much appreciated. I know this might not be the best dribble tutorial, but these are all the beginner moves that I already knew all these moves day one going into this game. Like, I didn't need anything. I just went into the builder, labbed, and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours later, I figured out that all these moves are still in the game. So to do the nutmeg, what you're going to want to do is you're going to hold R2 and run straight up the court. Flick your right stick diagonally down to the opposite side the ball's in. So if the ball's in your left hand, you're going to move it down to the right like you see on the screen. If the ball's in your right hand, you're going to move it down to the left like you see on the screen. And then after that, you're just going to flick your right stick straight up. Once you do that, you'll be able to get the nutmeg animation. I don't know if I'll get it because I'm cold right now. Okay, I got it even though I'm cold. But that's how you do the nutmeg. It's super easy, super simple, and I feel like anybody could do it. Now, the next thing we're going to go over is the sham god. Now, the sham god is that move right there. You can mix it up into a whole bunch of different things and combo it however you want. But it is another really simple, easy move to do. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. The first thing you guys are going to want to do is hold R2, right? Let me get the ball back. I apologize again that we got to do this blacktop, man. It's unfortunate that 2K does not have a my court, but you're going to hold R2, run up the court just like you did with the nutmeg, and then all you're going to do is flick your right stick. If the ball is in your right hand like this, right, you're going to flick your right stick down to the right like that, and then up to the left like that. And then if the ball is in your left hand, you're going to do the opposite. Down to the left, and then up to the right. And then from there, you guys will get the sham guide. Hopefully you guys could see me do it right there, and you guys could, understand how to do it, and it's pretty simple. Next thing I'm going to teach you guys is the Luka step back. Now, the Luka step back is that step back right there, and all you have to do is just flick straight down on the right stick. Run to any side of the court, flick straight down, boom, you got the Luka step back. You could piece that with the nutmeg, you could piece it with the sham guide, you could piece it with a lot of different things. The next thing I'm going to tell you guys is the half spin. Now, the half spin, I pretty much already taught you guys how to do this earlier. Earlier when I taught you guys the misdirection twist, right, and I told you to go from top right to top left like this, look at my remote. When I told you guys how to do that, that is basically teaching you guys how to half spin. So that's all you're going to do for a half spin. You're going to either move it from top right to top left or top left to top right. And you have to be at a certain angle to be able to do it. So you got to be either running backwards. See, I'm low-key bad with this sometimes. Hold on. Oh my god. Alright, there's the half spin right there. So if you're going back with the ball in your right hand, you're going to move it from top left to top right. If you're going back with it in your right hand, you're going to move it from top right to top left. So that's all you guys got to do for the half spin. Now there's there's two last things I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to show you guys the LeBron step back here in a second. And then right now I'm going to teach you guys the new quick stop. Now it's not really anything that needs to be taught, but it is something I think is really cool that's in the game that I didn't see in the game last year. This year, whenever you let go of everything, as you guys can see, your player will take a little step and he will quick stop automatically. So your my player will automatically quick stop off of most things as long as you let go of everything. And honestly, I think that's a really cool feature. I know you could always let go of everything and the game will let you quick stop. But I mean like let go of everything and it does a full quick stop for you. Like it never used to be like that. It would just be like a peak or some sort of animation like that. But this one actually, you guys know how in the old 2Ks you could hit L2 like this and you could quick stop with L2. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's tapping L2 for you already and you don't even have to tap it. That's what it feels like when you get pulled in with this quick stop. But that wraps it up for most of the new dribble moves. We're going to get straight into this hezzy spam. This is another glitchy move, so you're not going to want to miss out on it. The only reason I'm backing out is because I got to switch my SIGs. Alright, so the last move I'm going to be teaching y'all is the step back spam. And the step back spam is super easy. All you have to do to step back this year is just flick your right stick straight down. So just flick it straight down and you guys will get the step back. If you move forward a little bit, so if you move your left stick up straight a little bit after you do the step back, like that, you guys see how I'm moving my left stick straight up when I do the step back. That'll help you guys do the step back spam. It's a lot easier to do in park. For some reason on blacktop, I get a lot of the wrong animations. Like I wouldn't be getting all these animations if I was in park, bro, I promise you. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do the step back spam. It's definitely still back in the game. You could spam it back to back to back to back to back, and you could use the other small step backs like there was in 23. I'm gonna show y'all it one more time. I don't know why. Whenever I'm in blacktop, the SIGs always act a lot different, bro. They act a lot different. You guys basically get the point though. You guys could spam those step backs, and honestly I don't know why my game is tweaking right now, and it just does whatever it wants to. But step back spam is still in the game. It works in park really good. Like in park I could spam it real good like I did in 23. But these are pretty much a beginner dribble tutorial for NBA 2K24. Just a bunch of things that I feel like will help you going into, the beginning of this game so you can actually just learn more. Because these are the things that I feel like I've known these things for years. So knowing these things, it makes it easy at the beginning of every 2K. Because when I find these dribble moves, I could dribble real good and get open. But then it leaves me room to where I could just learn a bunch of new things. But yeah, man, this is today's dribble tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're ready for a part 2, honestly, y'all got the last video to like 400 likes, and I only asked for 100 likes. So I don't even know what type of likes to ask for anymore. Just drop a like, and I guess I'll see how much you guys wanted by how many likes there is, man. I appreciate y'all. And until the next time, your boy Han is out. I love y'all, man.